This is Bungalow Heaven, and it may look like just a regular neighborhood in Pasadena, but it's actually a historic landmark because this neighborhood changed the way we build houses in California forever, and it all started in 1900. So Pasadena had just become a city and it was growing rapidly. So East Coasters were moving here and building homes, but the homes they were building were East Coast homes. They were grand with steep roofs, poor ventilation, didn't prioritize indoor-outdoor living, and were very expensive. So as Pasadena's population was booming, there was a need for affordable housing that also prioritized West Coast living. Enter the Craftsman. Around this time was the Great Exhibition in Europe, an exhibition showing off the newest everything. The arts and crafts movement was born in response, a push to stop making things like this and start making things like this. And this philosophy became pretty popular in the US, but what really spread it was a magazine. In 1901, Gustav Stickley published the first issue of The Craftsman, a magazine that promoted the culture of craftsmanship with blueprints and guides to build your own things. The magazine blew up and eventually started to include home plans, including the bungalow. So this was perfect timing because there was such a demand for new affordable housing. And in 1906, Pasadena just added some new land to its territory. So what do you get when you have this population boom, the arts and crafts movement, and new land in Pasadena? Bungalow Heaven. Over the next 12 years, hundreds of homes were built, mostly bungalows, and by 1918, half of this neighborhood had already been developed. Now, just to be clear, Craftsman was a type of home that prioritized hand craftsmanship. A bungalow is the architectural style, and there are bungalows all over the world. The word bungalow actually comes from the Hindi word meaning a house in the Bengalis. But it became iconic in LA, not only because it's efficient and beautiful, but it's perfect for California living. A bungalow is usually one story with an open floor plan, a big porch to enjoy indoor-outdoor living, a gable roof that provides lots of shade and uses natural materials. And so for decades, the bungalow became an iconic structure in LA until people got greedy. After World War II, the US needed more housing, which meant people outgrew the simple and charming nature of the bungalow. They wanted bigger houses, more space, and modern amenities. Developers started to look at this beautiful neighborhood. And that's when the rebrand happened. In 1970, a local real estate man coined the term Bungalow Heaven as a way to deter developers from destroying this community. But a rebrand alone wasn't going to keep them away. So over the next 2 decades, this community fought various battles to maintain their neighborhood, until finally, in 1989, Bungalow Heaven was officially designated as a historical landmark district. Today, it's still filled with beautiful bungalows of all shapes and sizes. The average home here costs about $1.4 million, and that would typically get you a 1,500 square foot home like this one. And once again, I'm Mike, your local real estate guide, so follow me if you like real estate.